Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony. Welcome to the channel, and I want to do a quick video today. Well, relatively quick. I'll try to keep it as quick as possible for you guys because I know you guys are super busy. But I did a quick case study on an account, and what this is 0 to 7 days. So what was I able to produce results-wise in 7 days on a brand new account? So what you're looking at right now is the start of day one. This is when I posted the picture. It was about 20 minutes later, and we're up 20 followers off one post. But again, guys, this is a brand new account, and what I did was I tracked it every other day for 7 days, so you guys can see what I was able to do, so you guys can see what you are also capable to do. So with that said, guys, I want to go ahead and show you the results that I was able to get and walk you through exactly how I did this. So this was the start of day one. We're going to move to the end of day one, which is about 8 hours later right now. So if we look here, here's the end of day one. We are at 179 followers, which I think is pretty awesome, guys. And we only have 2 posts. What I did with this account is I only really posted twice a day, and some days I posted 3 times a day. Like only 2 days did I post 3 times a day. Really only took me about 10 to 20 minutes a day. And after just 8 hours, the end of the day, this was just right before I went to bed, up 179 followers off 2 posts. So now I just kind of want to show you guys the insights on these first 2 posts. So what did the first post do? There's that phone. I'm gonna take you guys to the insights of it right now. So that phone did 100,000 impressions, got in front of 100K people. I know you guys are probably scratching your heads as to how did a first post on a brand new account with 0 followers get in front of 100,000 people, and I didn't run any ads, I didn't buy any shoutouts, I didn't network with anybody, I didn't use any of my big accounts to go ahead and promote this small account. This is all off skills, all off using viral growth strategies that I teach, using DM groups and all that stuff. This is what that stuff can do for you. It can make a first post on a brand new account hit 100,000 people, get it in front of that many people. Imagine your product getting in front of 100,000 people on the very first post. You could have a huge launch day with a product like that. But anyways, guys, going back to the results on this picture, that's what I got, 2,300 likes, 2,700 engagement. Now, if we go back, we see that the second post was that book. So that was right before I went to bed. And that book performed at 141,000 impressions, 3,096 likes, 3,700 engagement. That is absolutely insane. Now, the first question that I usually get when I show people this is, well, Anthony, both those pictures combined have 241,000 impressions. How come you only have 179 followers? And I kind of want to clear the air on that because I know it could be a little bit confusing as to why you could have such big numbers, but at first you get so little followers, or at least what seems to be little for some people. So the reason behind that is, let's say on the first post, it gets 100,000 impressions, right? So everybody who clicks over to my profile, they literally see a brand new profile with 1 post, and they are very, very hesitant to go ahead and follow it, mainly because they don't know what my page is going to end up being. They don't know if it's going to be good, if it's going to be bad, if it's going to be spam, if I'm going to try to sell them something. They really just have no clue what it is, and most people be like, oh, this is just a new account. How did it even get onto the popular page? Why am I even seeing it? And they go away. And that's pretty much why it happens. However, if you had an account with 10K followers and you posted that same picture and it got the same 100,000 impressions, instead of getting 100 followers, you're probably going to get 500, 600, or 700 followers because the account is already established. Okay, when your account is already established, you can gain followers so quick. So then instead of 10K, let's say you're at 25K. Now off that post, you could go from gaining 500 or 600 followers to 1,000 followers because of how established your account is. People are more apt to follow it. They trust it. They say, hey, all these other people are following it. It must be good. They have more content to go through. Whereas to on a brand new account, you know, you don't really have that credibility. Most people click off because they're just very hesitant. They don't really know what the account's going to be about. But other than that, I mean, you still grow your account super quick, way faster than follow or trying to spam hashtags. This is really the way to do it. So after half a day, this is like 8 hours later before I went to bed on the first day, up 179 followers. Show me a Autobot that can do that for you. So if we keep going here, guys, those are the 2 pictures. And I just want to show you that with that book I posted, so this picture right here, if we go to one of the hashtags I used for it, actually ranked in the top 9. Here's the post right there. So there's the crystallized book ranked for the hashtag book, a super general post like that has tons of traffic, If we look, it has 24 million in competition right there. So my second post on a brand new account, never even seen Instagram before, is ranking for hashtag book with 24 million in competition. Imagine what that could do for your account. That's why you guys are going to see the results here are insane. So when we move on to day 3, I'm doing every other day here just for the sake of time on this video. Day 3, we're at 6 posts, so we've been posting twice a day, and I was actually lucky enough to hit this screenshot right when we hit 1,000 followers flat. So 3 days later, we're at 1,000 followers, 6 pictures posted. I want to show you guys what the most recent picture did, just to kind of give you guys a feel of what's actually possible. So here's the most recent picture I posted on the account. You see that there's a jaw with the guy. Here's the insights on that photo. 13,000 likes, guys. 871,000 impressions on day 3. That's just day 3 on a single post. Now we had the other 100,000 on both those other 2 pictures, not to mention the other 3 pictures. We're at over 1 million impressions, probably close to 2 million after just 3 days, and we're up 1,000 followers, guys. That is absolutely insane. Isn't that crazy? So now if we move on here, if you guys want to, so a lot of you guys ask me, Anthony, how do I know if a post is going viral or not? Here's a screenshot I took when I was refreshing my page, and these come in every second. Okay, so if you guys can see, the first 4 notifications are likes that happened 1 second ago. That's 4 likes in 1 second. You could refresh your page every 10 minutes and you're getting hundreds and hundreds of likes. This is the easiest way to tell if your post is going viral. You're going to have notifications coming in like this, hour after hour after hour. At first, you're going to be super excited to see it, and then after a while, you're going to get super pissed because your phone is just blowing up, and what you're going to do is you're going to actually disable your Instagram notifications because nobody wants to get 100 like notifications every minute. It does get annoying after, you'll end up disabling it, but this is by far the easiest way to tell that your picture is exploding. So now here we are on day 5. Day 5, we posted this picture and it did absolutely amazing. It crushed it. 19.2K likes, 21.2K engagement, and 1.4 million impressions on a single post after only day 5. So not only do we have over 1 million on all the other ones, this single post hit over 1 million. And right now we're probably rocking at around 2,000 followers on day 5. This is just absolutely crazy, okay? And as you guys can see, the picture in the background, I did not take that picture. I did not have to curate content. I didn't have to go out and be a photographer and buy a $3,000 Nikon DSLR. Okay, all we do is we take other content that's already going viral, credit the owner, and then post it, and then we use our viral strategies to make us gain tons of followers off of it so that we can then monetize our audience. Okay, nothing special. You don't need technical skills to do this. Okay, it's super simple, super easy. That's why a lot of people are like, oh, should I get into Instagram? Do I need a lot of like skills? Do I need to be a photographer? No. If you can post a picture to Instagram and do a few little 10 to 20 minute tasks a day, then you can go viral like this and you can build a massive, massive audience. You don't need any type of degree in college, okay? You don't need any of that stuff, guys. So if we go on to the next one here, this should bring us to day 7. So day 7, what are the follower results at? The follower results are 3,300 followers after day 7, and we only have 16 posts. So that's only posting twice a day. And 2 out of those 7 days, I posted 3 times a day to get that extra little boost. And the results are 3,300 followers, okay? Guys, show me an automation bot that you use that can do that for you in 7 days on a brand new account. Keep in mind, this is a brand new account. And as you guys know, growth on Instagram is exponential. So 0 to 7 days got me to 3,300, but 7 to 14 days is going to get me to about 10,000. Okay, 14 to 21 is going to get me to about 25,000. Okay, so realistically, to get your account established, to get more people following it, you get to 10K in a week and a half, 2 weeks. That's how crazy exponential growth is on Instagram. And once you build an account up to like 20, 25K, which I mean, if you're new, let's say it took you a month and a half, at that rate, you've built the snowball and now it is rolling down the hill. You could literally not post for 2 or 3 days in a row and you're still going to get a couple hundred followers. That's how big the snowball is. So you guys could imagine if you build an account up to a 100, 200K and say if you're new, it takes you 6 months, and that's kind of stretching it. At that rate, you could be gaining thousands of followers a day doing nothing, or you could keep continuing posting and gain tons and tons more followers. But I'm just trying to let you guys notice the snowball effect here. So now let's look at the 7-day total impressions on the profile. And here it is, 4,200,000 270,685 impressions. Man, if that number doesn't excite you guys, I don't know what will. And keep in mind, this number did not start at 2 million or even 100,000. This number started at 0, and we crafted it to 4.2 million from 0, from scratch. So in another week, this could be at 8, 10 million impressions. And this is the total impressions for 0 to 7 days. That is insane, guys. This is the power of doing strategies on Instagram the right way. You know, you don't need to do shout out for shout out and follow for follow and all that stuff. This is what happens when you do the stuff Instagram likes. Instagram has 3 categories that it can place your account into. It has an influencer category, a spam category, and a user category. A user category, you place into that if it's just your personal account and you use it just to interact with friends, like funny pictures, stuff like that, you're placed into the user category. You're a consumer. To get into the influencer category, you post really great content and apply viral growth strategies, and Instagram actually favors your account to grow. It wants you to grow because you're keeping all these users on their page. You're making Instagram money, and Instagram will favor you and help you to make money as well. Now, the reason why I talk so much shit about follow and unfollow and doing all these spam tactics is because that places you into a spam category. The third category on Instagram is the spam category. When you use follow and follow and you spam a ton of hashtags and you try to max out your whole following and try to auto DM people and use Instagram and automation bots and all that stuff, Instagram hates it. People get pissed off when they see you follow and unfollow 500 people, and Instagram knows that, and people actually sign off. So Instagram penalizes you by shadow banning you, and your engagement just plummets. That's why you see these guys with 50,000 followers on Instagram, and they build all of that through follow and follow, and they can barely scrape up 1,000 likes on a picture. I mean, if you have 50,000 followers and you only get 1,000 likes a picture, that's pretty pathetic, and it's probably because you either went inactive or you're placed into the spam category because you did dumb things. You did dumb strategies to grow, like follow and unfollow. So guys, those are the 0 to 7 day case study results. Okay, so in 7 days, we went from 0 followers to 3,300 followers and hit a grand total of 4.2 million impressions on the account during present day, and you guys can see that it's now at 5,700 followers. The reason why I took it from 3,300 to 5,700 is because if at any time I choose to sell this account, 5K is a really good number to sell at. You know, going from 3K to 5K takes me like 1 or 2 days. The reason behind that is because at 3K, I could probably sell this account for, I don't know, a few $100. At 5K, I could sell this for a few hundred more. Just because it's at 5K, it's a little bit more respected. So that's kind of the reasoning behind that. And, you know, just so you guys know, I didn't make any of this up. We can go back to those first pictures I posted. Here is the picture of the phone. And if we look at insights, when I showed you guys it's at 100,000, let's see what it is here. It's just loading. Waiting. Come on, Instagram. Let's see. Man, this just does not want to load today, huh? Let's see. Let's look at the book picture. Maybe this one will load for us. Here we go. So the book picture was at 141,000. Now it's at 319. That's actually, I'm a little bit shocked by that. The reason why it goes up like that is because once you have your post going viral, okay, once you get a post to 100,000 impressions, it is going to stay climbing and having more people view it weeks later. Okay, so if you can build a post and go viral, that content is so good, IG favors it so much that it's going to keep it on the explore page, even just in a few people's inboxes. And that's why the impressions continue to go up, because even weeks later, you still have hundreds of people a day looking at it, and this results in constant people coming to your page, looking at it, constant followers from pictures you posted weeks ago. That's why big pages cannot post for 3 or 4 days and still gain 3,000 or 4,000 followers. That's the reason why when your posts go that big, it's really easy to go ahead and build up your followers. So that's that page. Let's see if this phone will load now. Here we go. So the phone went from 100K to 138K, and this is like every post, guys. Like, here's the jaw. Okay, so the jaw went to all the way to 1 million. We can go here. This one should still be at 1.4. It's insane. So now if we go to other pictures that you guys haven't seen, you know, here's this chick, 452. I mean, check this out. This picture went to 100K. This picture went to, what was it, 319K. This picture here also went to 303K. Those are the first 3 pictures on this account. 3 in a row went over 100,000, guys. That is absolutely insane. And we can just keep going. Like, it's almost every other picture here is doing absolutely insane. It's crushing it. Isn't that awesome, guys? I mean, imagine if you guys could only get, I mean, here's 671. If you guys could only get 100,000 per post, imagine the rapid growth on your account. Let's say you couldn't even pull off 1 million. If you could pull off 100,000 on every other post, your growth on Instagram is going to be insane. Okay, and this works for tons of niches. The niches that this works best in is the luxury niche, the art niche, the travel niche, memes, quotes, fitness, especially fitness, entrepreneur pages, everything, guys. The barber niche is blowing up right now. Literally, if you have a niche that's a little bit popular, if there's one popular page within your niche, then you can go absolutely viral in it. Another niche that goes crazy is food. So if you guys love food, love reposting crazy food, then you guys can get a ton of followers off just reposting those pictures in that niche. You guys could build a following to hundreds of thousands of people because other people are already doing it. Here we go, guys. This one's probably a little bit lower, 26K. You can't win on all of them. I'm willing to show a few losses, but again, I'm only at 5,000 followers. This was actually posted before that, and 26K still went a little bit viral. I mean, I'll take anything over nothing. And here we are. Everything is just doing extremely, extremely well. Now, one thing I do want to share with you guys as to how I was able to get a little bit higher percentage of followers, because I guarantee if you guys took my name, took my profile picture, took my bio, took all my content and reposted it and did the same exact strategies I did the same exact things day for day, exactly how I did it, you guys probably wouldn't end up with 3,300 followers. You probably end up with something like 2,000 to 2,500 followers. The reason behind that is in my bio. If you look at the second line, it is a call to action. It says, like our content, follow us. What I'm doing here is I'm asking them a question, which is like our content, and they're going to give me a mental answer. They're going to mentally answer yes. How do I know they'll answer yes? Well, if they like cool shit, like I'm posting here, they're going to answer yes. And once they answer that question, I immediately give them an order because people generally don't know what to do. So when I tell them to follow us after they answer that question, they're going to follow us because they're going to say, hey, I do like his content. Hey, I should follow him. And this helps so much because you're just reminding people to follow them and you're having them mentally answer in their head that they do like your page. And when people like a page, they follow it. It also helps if, let's say, somebody's scrolling through Instagram, they find your page and their mom calls them for dinner or their girlfriend calls them, they got to head out real quick. You've already increased the chances of them following you before they close out of Instagram and can never find you again. Because once somebody bounces off your page, the odds of them coming back are slim to none. So that's why I always tell people to look at your page like a sales page, okay? You want to have your Instagram page as highly, highly converting as possible because our sales are followers, because those followers equal money when we start to monetize them. So that is how I really kind of gained an extra 500 to 1,000 followers. It's just in the bio. That's a really, pretty much a cool trick that you guys should definitely use. Definitely use that. Another thing I want to go over is, let's say, how come this picture here has 5,000 likes and 300,000 impressions, and this one here has 6,500 likes and 300,000 impressions? They have the same amount of impressions, but this picture here has 1,500 likes more. The reason behind that is because a picture that not many people have seen will get less impressions and more likes, and a picture that's already been seen by a lot of people will get more impressions and less likes. That's just kind of the reasoning behind that, how it works. Either way, there's nothing to worry about. It's not good or bad because you still gain a shit ton of followers from it anyway. So there's really nothing to worry about. But yeah, guys, so that's the bio tip. Definitely utilize the bio tip and start using DM groups. Stop using that follow and unfollow stuff, okay? When you use DM groups, that's how you can get explosive growth like this. Now, if you want to learn all the other viral growth strategies besides DM groups that I've already taught you that allow you to get explosive growth like this here, allow you to grow rapidly and do what I did, because if I'm capable of doing 0 to 3.3K in 7 days, you're more than capable of doing the same, if not better. Then I do have a course on this and I'll leave it linked in the description. In the course, I teach all the growth strategies that I did. I teach how to build pages big, how to flip pages, how to make money with your page so that you can do exactly what I did here. So with that said, guys, make sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you guys actually want to learn more stuff about Instagram, if you guys want to actually build pages big and not take advice from the next guy down the street who's going to tell you the same thing that they've been saying for years, to go follow and follow and hey, throw that account on a bot. If you guys actually want to learn how to grow a page, how to monetize your audience and start killing it, then I suggest you stick around and subscribe to the channel. With that said, guys, have a good day, and I hope you guys start crushing it on Instagram. Use the bio tip, use the DM groups, and I'll see you guys on the next video.